people from the Caribbean, there was like a. I don't want to compare me like I'm African.
I can tell you, firsthand. No.
Serious?
This has not been the reason.
No?
I think the reason has been the difference in accepting the language and the tradition and the habits. For example, right, African brothers used to rock the pants up till here. Like, shit, well, how far you want to pull this motherfucker? You feel me? So this has been like, to be honest, man, go on, keep it real, Jake. This has been one of the things that we was looking at like, what's wrong with you guys, because man? This looks like Asterix and Obelix, you feel me? He pull up his shit up the hair. He been in Brussels for too long, man. How you gonna pull up the pants up to, hey, come on, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Mr. K!
Slap some shit, slap some sense in your head. Yeah. Volg, abonneer, spreek me aan met meneer, nigga. Yes, once again, live vanuit de Actedon. Speciale gasten in de building. We hebben de legendary Jake Bra. Samen met zijn boys. Oh shit. Of course I know what his name is, man. Sponky in the building, make some noise. Bra. Magical band, Brussels, Antwerp, Sava in the building. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, bro. Mr. K
in the building.
Mr. K
in the motherfucking building.
You still get it, bro. You still get it.
Of course, man. You know, see my DNA structure, man.
We won't stop. Never stop.
Never hip hop, don't stop, man, bro. Jake, how you been? Ça va bien, mon frère?
Oh, ça va. Oh, for everyone, I'm cool.
Shit. Spunky, what's good, my homie?
I'm still there. I'm still in the game. Just first of all, thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so happy you were here.
Thank you, man.
I'm so happy you were here. Because you know what the thing is? I recall like y'all guys performing like back in the days. Like, where these guys from? Shit.
A long way.
Where these guys from?
It's a long story, bro.
True story.
They from Brussels?
We go for way back together, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. That's why I brought you here, like on the podcast. Like, yo, we gotta talk about it, man. Like, you know what the thing is for the viewers? I'ma just mix it up. Ik ga Nederlands praten, ik ga Frans praten, ik ga Engels praten, ik ga Duits praten, ik ga alles praten, bro. International, just to communicate. You feel me?
Ja.
Maar voor de mensen die niet weten, deze boys waren vroeger hele legendarische dansers, afkomstig uit Brussel. En wat zo bijzonder is van deze heren, is dat zij kwamen in een jaartal 1988, kwamen ze voor het eerst in Rotterdam.
Bloody Kane.
Yes, in
Bloody
the building.
Kane.
Sure. Excuse me. En wat dat ding is dat, wat zo mooi is dat eigenlijk hun waren de eerste Afrikaanse formatie die op onze podium kwam te staan in een tijdsgeest waarbij er geen Afrikaanse mensen waren.
Klopt.
We all African, don't get it twisted. You feel me? Okay.
We feel you.
But er gewoon rechtstreeks vanuit de motherland die dan kwamen performen on stage in een tijdsgeest, bro, waar jullie de enigste waren hier in Nederland sowieso, bro. Want de hele gemeenschap bestond uit Kaapverdi's, Antilliaans, Bonaire, weet je, Arubanen, Surinamers, Latino's.
Klopt.
Maar we hadden nog niet our African brothers performing on stage.
Love for Africa, you know. Love African.
100%. Jake, Can you like take us back to your youth? How you started as a dancer? Take us back. Jake is back.
Jake is back. Jake is here.
Jake, my homie, take us back.
Jake is here. Yo, for your mind. Yeah, I'm gonna try just speak English, so it's much easy. Some of you know I speak Dutch. I speak, so
just mix it up for the viewer. You know, makes it easier and to listen to.
Oh man, my story is a long story. Like a black guy, like black kids, we all used to dance home. Dancing something is part of the culture. Mm-hmm. Dancing is something you can take away. You can take from my skin. It's inside of me. You can take it. You can take my soul. You can take everything you want. But dancing, something is gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, I started.
How you started? Because your household, where you from originally? From what part of Africa?
I'm from the RDC of Congo.
Congo.
Yeah. Well, Republic Democratic of Congo. We got two Congo. You got the one is called Congo Brazzaville. This is for the French part. Mm-hmm. And you got the Republic Democratic of Congo. This is from the Belgium part. And we from this part, me and Sponky, the whole crew, Magical Band, all of us, we come from this part of Congo. So, for those who don't know what Congo it is in the middle of Africa.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
So on what age did you have when you came from Congo to Brussels?
Wow. I was 2 years old.
Oh.
I was 2 years old, but I got family in France. From France, then we immigrate with my family. We came to Belgium.
So you went to Paris first?
Yes, yeah.
And Brussels after?
Yes, there I still get family living there, so yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So what was the motive for your parents to come to Europe in the first place?
Study.
To study?
More opportunity for them. That was most important. That's why we left the country and came this part of Europe. Especially because of me.
You being what?
My parents, let's say my mom want me to be good with study.
Yeah.
My mom bring me at my uncle.
Yeah.
I grew up with my uncle who was a terrible man. But still, I forgive him, still love him.
What makes you say he was a terrible man? Yo.
Man, I'm a black kid. Some parents can handle with that. Yeah. Some parents couldn't.
Yeah. Maybe you were too rebellious, man, bro.
I guess.
Maybe you needed the hard treatment, Jake.
Yes, man.
Come here. What did I tell you? Yeah, you see?
Yeah, but let me answer your question. You asked me when I started with dancing.
Yeah,
you've always been there. You've always been there since since I was 4 years old. It was there. When I start to walk, the minute I start to give the first step, my body was just
dancing automatically.
Dancing because my mom used to play a lot of African music. Like African kids,
What kind of artists did you play?
It was this guy we calling in Africa. We calling Franco. Franco is everybody know him. I mean,
famous.
Yeah, he's a famous Congolese musician. He's my uncle.
Oh, yes.
He was. Yeah, he's my uncle. He passed away. Yeah,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Uncle Franco.
You see?
Yes.
So, because I've seen content, footage of you passing by, you being at high school, man, bro, and dancing, and you had people around you looking, and you were body popping and locking, homie. I've seen it.
Guy. Do it one more time,
no,
Mr.
No, man. You the dancer here, man.
Yeah. It was not a university part. It was just we was in a kind of area. and we was practicing. We was with the whole crew, Magical Band. We was practicing.
Yeah.
All the song came, all the kids who was living around, they came around to watching us. So
in Brussels, right?
In Brussels, yes, in Brussels. Remember that place, Sponky?
Yeah.
Andromede?
Yeah.
Yes.
Andromede?
Andromede.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
It's always in my memories.
Yeah.
But it's what after I think I would say that's
No, you
where,
can just jump in and say whatever you want to say.
That's a thing because we had already. I think the dance belong to everybody. Everybody can dance. Depends on how you discover that, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Africa and those different continents, they have some story about the expression body, and we African people, we have this essence of moving, expressing feelings, emotion out of what we know in Europe. When we came to Europe, we had already, I think, this culture of body expression, you know, and in the traditional. But when we come to Europe, we found some different way to express it. So that's the things. I agree with Jake that we had this already. This is my personal thoughts. We had this already somehow. We just discovered another form and another story to continuing, you know.
Beautifully said.
Yes.
I never looked at it like that.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. So how did you guys like bump heads and got together as Magical Band? Because, you know, how did it go? Like, did you hear about some other dancers from Two Blocks Down who were famous? And
it's because of him. Part of it. It's because of Jake. You know, I'm the one who could say that because I was I'm starting because I saw Jake. This is a true story. You know, I had like 12, you know. So, and we remember it was this time still in the beginning of the blowing of MTV. So I'm talking about the old days when we saw Sting on the TV, this little scream, you know. So, and we didn't know. So see this on the TV and see a dude for real, him. I was like, wow, if he can do that, I can do it too. You know? So I looked this old man, and I didn't know he knew my brother. You know, they were friends. You see? So because of him, he put us together. You know, that's the things where we become together because I'm coming from a different age and seeing this order. And I was like, okay, wow, what he's doing. And knew after a little while that he prepared to create a group. And then he get with my brother because they were friends. You know, and then that's where I become to dance with Jake and to meet other people, to see other young guys like me, you know. So I'm talking about 1983.
Yes.
That's where we start to get together.
Wow.
But before that, I'm sure all my friends from the old Magical Bands, they already was into expressing themselves somewhere, somehow. I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did a audition for looking for dancers because Sponky brother and another friend of us, his name is JC, is living now in London.
You don't talk about the JC that we know, right?
No.
In the building.
No.
Rockefeller.
Yeah. Rockefeller, y'all. You see?
No. They came to me, Spunky brother, big brother, and JC. They came to me because I was the famous dancer. Like he say, he saw me. I was the famous dancer in Brussels, and they came to me. They say, "Hey, listen, we are planning to audition to do a big show, a big party. So we're gonna need some dancers, and we want you to audition those dancers for that party."
Yeah.
And then they rent a place. They couldn't find a place. Let's say they couldn't find any place, so we was go illegally in a university of Brussels. We was going illegally inside.
You could say, Jay, we're creeping the house when the class was over. Just creep inside.
You was creeping inside, huh?
Yeah, where?
We was going illegally inside and
illegally inside. Come on, man, Jay.
Because when those people was coming to around, I mean the security was coming around. We was do like we was just talk, it was like nothing. So, but that's the place where magical band start in that university. So we was audition there. A lot of people was coming from everywhere from Brussels.
Yeah.
Just to watch those crazy guys,
Nice. Yeah. Listen, you have to understand like where I come from when I say this, but you guys in the early 80s, like teaming up African kids with a vision. I'm really curious how y'all guys experienced being a group existing out of strictly African young, talented kids in an environment where there were no African kids teaming up, forming a group that easy because of the Caribbean domination of the culture called hip hop. You feel me?
Yeah.
Maybe it has been like different in Belgium as in France, because we have a lot of African brothers out there starting in an early age, such as MC Solar.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
And these guys were really popping and popular, but they were kind of like more blending in with the other.
Yes, I know.
Different groups of outsiders.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
But in the Benelux, like Holland, Belgium, Luxembourg, these guys, I think they were sometimes a little bit racist, even, if you ask me. To be honest with you, if I look back, even in Holland, I didn't experience it always like that, but some of my peers been telling me like there was an obvious gap between the African brothers and the Caribbean Latino community. How did you guys experience that? Can you relate to what I'm saying?
Yo, fam, this was, where we came from was hard because we have those discrimination, we have problem with the parents because the parents, especially African parents, they would just want you to be in a study.
Yeah, because that's why they came here for, right?
Yes.
Most of us.
Yeah.
They want you to study.
Basically, yeah.
When they heard you start to dance, dancing on the street.
Yeah.
Man. On the street. It's a big shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame for African parents. It's a shame. It's like
for the family. Like
for the family.
The tradition.
The tradition is like you asking money on the street.
Yeah.
It's a big shame. Spunky, you can tell a lot about that. He's one of
Spunky, did you get spanked up?
Yeah, I also, had let's say a kind of memories, and he stayed all my life because it's a true story. It's really something that he could explain it. First of all, I'm talking about personally. We were hungry.
Really?
Angry,
yeah.
Why?
Because it was more difficult in these 80s. Because,
in 80s.
Like said Jake, we came basically to study.
Yes.
All right? So, the importance of the kids be seen as let's say somebody
example.
example.
Look at my son. We immigrated from Congo to Brussels, from Paris to Brussels.
Yes.
Look at him. Look at what he's doing right now. We proud of him. But they couldn't say that. It was like, he's dancing in the street. We dancing in our trap all the time. Shit. What the hell is going on with him? What's wrong with this guy?
It's true.
Really, it's a true story.
Because they want us. They want us, and they always, and they will. And this is the part of the parents. They wanted to keep the roots. Yeah. Especially the roots of our origin. The culture. We talk about that. We talk about kids who have the inside home, the pure, full African culture. Then the parents see them changing. They say, What are you expressing? What is this?
Yeah, what is this? What is this? What is this?
Basically, it's about that. It's about that. I don't think because they see us. My mom saw me dancing at home.
Yeah,
she knew it. She knew it. I love to dance.
Yeah.
Okay, but to see me expressing something that they couldn't understand. My parents, they couldn't understand. They're from Africa. They're from this, colonization system. See, so they have this vision of the kids. They come, they study. While they've done, go back to Africa.
Yes, and build the country.
Yeah.
And instead, you just like breakdancing on the street.
Yeah, for them, they see us like, with all the respect for other people, they see us like homeless.
Yeah, homeless people.
Homeless asking money on the street. That was a shame for them.
Yeah, but it was the same out here too, man.
Yeah, I think
really,
everywhere.
Like they looked at us as monkeys.
What
are these monkeys doing? Like spinning on the floor like that,
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Throw them a guilder. Throw them some small change.
Yeah, this is sadly is the problem in this world.
Yeah, but that was the revolution of hip hop.
Yeah.
This is how we started. Nobody took us serious, and now they do because there are millions being made.
Yes,
but just by the wrong people, if you ask me. But okay, so let's go fast forward.
Yes.
Now you guys are teaming up. You are magical band, right? And each and every one of you have like a little history individually, how you developed yourself as a dancer.
Yeah.
So when was the first time you guys got together on stage?
Wow.
Because
I'm not precise, but I gotta tell you, this is the most memories of my life who changed my life. The first performing. I don't know the date exactly, even the place, but I'll give it to you, Jake. But before that, I want to say, we didn't realize it because we've been prepared and we were just making promotion without knowing that people were just waiting, like me, what's going to be the show? How's it going to be? Because like I said, Jake, before, when we used to creep in this university, rooms.
ULB.
Yeah.
ULB.
It's a
university from Belgium. ULB.
It's a big university.
La Bruxelles?
ULB.
Yeah. Still
University La Bruxelles?
Yes.
It's one of the biggest,
Yeah, in Brussels.
So, and still, okay. And, the people, this is something crazy. The people heard about there was some happening over there. And then more we were just practicing every weekend.
Yes.
And it was open. This was crazy. And the people heard that and they all was coming to look or rehearsing.
Yeah, watching you rehearse.
And then from 20, 100, 500, it was full. And they were just watching us.
You guys should have asked like Bruxelles, how you call that? What was the money back then?
Franc Belge.
Yeah,
Belgian franc.
Belgian francs, for.
So that's the thing. So you think me as a kid, I don't know what I'm doing. I do what I can do the best because I believe. And then the day of the show, we were like crazy to see 3,000 people.
Was like 1982,
3,000 people, man.
83.
Wow.
1,000 inside, 2,000 waiting outside.
Wasn't waiting outside.
Waiting outside.
Yeah,
and
man.
They couldn't get in.
They couldn't get in.
They didn't fit.
They didn't fit.
Shit.
Yes.
So this is.
So you were so during like the rehearsals, you guys, got so famous that at the end of the day, when you started to perform, they already knew about you.
Yes.
You were already the buzz on the street.
Yeah.
They knew about you guys.
We're something.
So you attracted a lot of people.
Yeah. We didn't know. We were so create. I mean, we create without knowing the first way to promote ourselves without being promoted.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
It might sound stupid, but I know why I'm asking this question. Did you guys really felt African once you start crossing the border and start to perform in the Netherlands? Did you notice you were different? I'm curious.
It's funny.
Me, I say yeah.
Talk to me, bro.
Because we had.
Don't try to be political correct, Jay.
No,
Go on.
because this is something funny. We always had a little, let's say, not really. We have a little struggle because when we were coming to Holland, we look, and people was watching us because we look different on the aspect, and they always felt like we not from Holland. They were feeling, you from maybe Africa. Because we're not looking. And we are always, I remember, I'm talking about chasing the girls, So, and they always felt like, they were thinking that we are from States. Or when they heard that we from Belgium, they say, what? You from Belgium? Oh, no, man.
A dance like this, a dance that way is impossible.
Yeah.
It was impossible.
This was funny.
Yeah, for them it was impossible to dance that way. But we didn't know when we was doing hip hop. We didn't know the roots. When we was dancing on this American music, we didn't know we was bringing the African roots together. We combined without know it.
Yeah.
We combine both feeling. I think because of that, like Sponky said, people will see we was different.
Yeah. You know what the thing is, man? I think that the diaspora, the Caribbean people have a lot of issues, man. I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys, man. Like, we family. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the Caribbean people just have a lot of issues, man.
I know.
Identity crisis. Really don't know like the history. Really don't know where they come from.
They don't want to know some of them.
I don't know.
They don't want to.
I think you have several reasons, but I think they have a lot of. A lot of things they don't know about and haven't thought about.
Yeah,
they really have a serious identity crisis because at the same time they're trying to make fun out of African people, not knowing they African themselves. You feel me? That's super stupid, bro.
If you go back in these 80s, you remember we had a little confusion between. Remember, we guys, for me coming from Africa and be immigrant in Europe, we were looking up the States.
Looking up to the States, yeah.
So, because I remember...
The black states.
Yeah.
The black
yeah,
states.
but you remember, we were so... That's the thing why we were hungry. Because and that's also the things from our parents give us this importance about the Africa, and they see them kids want to express something different because we're in Europe. Yeah. And then we're looking at the States. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny when I think now, because we also were ourselves a little bit confused, but it was not the confusing, maybe not knowing where we're coming from. It was a confused to use, like say Jake, the African roots and see a different form or expression what this coming from the States. We mix both, but we always want to be better than them.
Yes.
I mean, especially me inside the magical band, I wanted to be better.
All of us, when sorry for my people in the USA, but when they was coming in Belgium, man, we feel like to destroy them.
To battle them. Them. We better.
That's
because they want to show off in our territory.
This is the old school warrior state of mind. I feel you guys.
There was no question, man. You have to deal before to control.
Bro,
you have to deal with us with magical band first.
We had the same thing out here too, man. Like sometimes you had like rap guys coming over from the States to Amsterdam. Assuming automatically they the shit because they from America. And then somebody like Hurricane had to like break it down and battle these rappers on stage like bra 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 and just kill them. Like fuck where you from. It's where you at. Amsterdam City, man, bro.
Right.
You better recognize.
Exactly.
Yes.
No doubt.
It's what those days nowadays missing.
But I think that this is like part of the culture as well, hip hop, to like compete, and trying to like be the better version of yourself by competing with others.
Yeah.
You see? So, but the thing is that because I really want to emphasize the difference between like the time frame then and now, and how African people were looked at in that time period compared to now. Because some dude like Dred from Krullen, shout out, he brought it up in a discussion when he was out here in the podcast. He said, yo, like back in the days they were like really like messing with African people, but now they're trying to be a part of African culture because they see the music is jumping off and
of course.
The culture is bubbling. This is like a hypocritical stage,
Exactly. So talking about my part of being in this evolution as a dancer, also as a person, So I think answer to this, try to just open something. If today the Africanism, I call that, but this music today, that what is important, maybe I put it that way. Maybe because today the continents, Europe, are interesting more about the music. And back in the days, they were not interesting about what we're doing, African people in Europe or African people in Africa, you see? So maybe the sense of and I still say could be hypocritism. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, I also want to address something else. When you look at Africa itself, right, you have like different parts of Africa. Like Congo is not Benin.
No.
Yeah.
Benin is not Ghana. Ghana is not Mali. You see? And even if you like take it back, the different tribes, sometimes also would disagree with one another.
True.
And sometimes not sometimes, but every tribe had his own specialty.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
So we as black people are really competitive by nature.
Yes.
So at the same time, now that I'm thinking about this fact, it starts to make a lot more sense how Caribbean people have like had an attitude back then towards African people.
Of course,
because it's in our nature to be competitive, man, at the same time. So we cannot really blame our people sometimes for lacking understanding. You understand?
Yeah, but as is good.
Because at the same time, at the end of the day, we family, man, bro. We one family with issues within. Even in our own family, we have issues with little cousins and, uncles and stuff like that. You just brought up the thing with your uncle. And that's within the family. So within the tribe, as black people, we also have our difficulties and problems. And we just have to like solve it as one big family at the end of the day.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking also about Caribbean people, other people outside of Africa, they're all being brainwashed. Like all those commercials, always this little boy with flying away. Those little boy. He got his his teen. His teen. How you say that?
Slim.
Yeah. And
skinny.
He got those flying between the head. He got hunger.
Oh, you mean like the commercials you see from Africa, like
since
like
now,
the starving kids,
man. Since today, the day of today, still the same commercial still around, just to give people some image of from Africa, Africa. This is Africa have to be like this, but they never commercializes Africa like it's a good place where you can go on holiday. Instead, beside South Africa.
Yeah, apartheid.
But the rest,
the Dutch people are there, huh?
But the rest of Africa, is you always see this commercial. Yeah, donate geld for your. Always the same until the day from today. They are brainwashing people. So what happened? That's why I understand some Caribbean people, black people from the Caribbean. There was like a. I don't want to compare me like I'm African.
I can tell you, firsthand. No.
Serious?
This has not been the reason.
No?
I think the reason has been the difference in accepting the language and the tradition and the habits. For example, right, African brothers used to rock the pants up till here. Like, shit, how far you want to pull this motherfucker? You feel me? So this has been like, to be honest, man, go on, keep it real, Jake. This has been one of the things that we was looking at like, what's wrong with you guys, man? This looks like Asterix and Obelix, you feel me? He pull up his shit up to here. He been in Brussels for too long, man. How you gonna pull up the pants up to hey, come on, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Mr. K!
Slap some shit. I slapped some sense in your hand. I gotta keep it real in the field. Shit. Come on, what's wrong with you, man? Yeah. Just rock the pants the normal way.
But you know,
this is fashion.
But this is a true fashion.
It's a true fashion.
This is a true damn, and it's
African fashion. But this was a difference between Caribbean fashion and African fashion. You understand? You see what I just said?
Yeah.
Just rock the pants normal. Who am I to like tell you that it's normal for you to rock the pants the way how I rock it?
Yeah, I understand.
This is also like not really like,
but
straight.
Excuse me, bro. Now we are laughing you because now you put the pants low. We are like, how they put the pants so low? A pants supposed to be...
Brother, they do that shit in Africa too, man.
Yeah,
shit. How you gonna run for the zebra? How you gonna run for the lion if you rock the pants that low? Now you excited.
But true.
If I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. Then you hit him low, hit him low, hit him low. Yeah. At the end of the day, man, bro, to be honest with you guys, you know, we really have to like come together.
We have to come together.
And, and let not outsiders divide us.
Of course, but it's about that too, because you see the hip hop thing. If you could go back to that, and as an African people, I don't see the differences because we don't look where you from.
Yeah,
actually, that's where I realize this journey because I call myself an artist now because. You're expressing ideas, you're expressing, communication, you're expressing stories. Where you dance, people see you, they remember you. You bring emotion. So the thing is, African people always had this need to express, especially for myself, between this European mentality and this African culture. Yeah. Because I grew up here, So even myself, when I go and I see people from Africa, I'm also a stranger.
Yeah.
You see, so.
Funny.
Anyway, but I understand you, Sponky. But my experience, what I see now, because I became a big man. So what I see, what European did it to us of color people. Because of them, I have to learn to speak without, my name is Jake. I have to take away these African things away. Because of them, I have to learn to eat without squeezing with my mouth. You know, I mean, they try to change me. They change me. But at the end of the day, they still not accept me. So what I have to do to stay where I am?
Beautifully said, bro. Because
I don't mind if because myself, when I would see African people talking, I was like, hey, man.
he talk with the jungle in him, man, bro. You gotta understand, man, bro.
But it's real. It was more real than me. Even I was sitting in the metro when I hear African people, I'm like, hey, come on, realize why he's screaming. But because we talk emotion, we are like this.
He speak with the river inside of him, man. You gotta understand, bro.
We are emotion.
Yeah.
When I have to talk to
we spiritual. What you say?
We are
like
spiritual.
Emotional. We're not emotional.
I mean, we talk.
We spiritual. We speak with the heart. We speak with the spirit.
Spirituals. Yeah. We speak with the heart. Yeah. And European people don't like that when you speak like this. So they want you to be like, yeah. But I'm real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's your culture with but I'm not that.
Yeah.
I'm not that. Let me talk with my. It's all right. This is me. This is where I came from.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing as I said. We bring that in the way of the way we were expressing on the dance.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So from all the things you said before, the coming to Holland, okay, I felt, but I say, okay, good. I will show you as a dancer, you know, that I'm better than you, that I can also, you know, get to know your girls. You know, it's about identity.
Yeah.
You know, it's for me. That's the things. Mm-hmm. I had to. Okay, I could not speak good English. All right, but check my move.
Yeah.
Know?
But you were speaking French. You know, what's being slick with the French? Tu t'appelles comment? Je m'appelle Sponky.
But you know, it was.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais ce soir,
But it was like that.
I know. Shit, I would have done the same.
Was like that.
Nice, beautiful. Bro, we're going to get into the break real quick, and then we'll be right back after the break with the #1 podcast, de Doofpod, waar er niemand anders dan behalve in onszelf geloofd wordt. All praises due to the Most High. In the building, we zijn er weer met Jake en Sponky, Magical Band, Bruxelles, Paris, 9-2, 9-3, in the building. Act like you know. Shit, shout out naar Kondo, shout out naar MC Solar. Yes, love,
Mr. K.
Yes, we in the building still, shit. Yeah, man, Jake. We were talking in the break real quick, like, yo, man, like black people as a general really gotta like unite more. Mm-hmm. You know, we gotta get to know one another better, and learn from the past mistakes,
big mistakes,
and better ourselves. You know, and look at ourselves as one community. You know, through the eyes of wisdom.
Really. I even don't want to go deep, then we really have to change the story. And story for the beginning, because then I will tell you guys, then we should change the meaning of Wakanda
Sponky.
Forever too.
Yeah.
Because this is today what's happening too, the message. And this is what I observe. This is a personal observation. Yeah. When you talk about this Hollywood vision, all right? Again, we look up the States, and you have this, let's say, wow, this is a black movie. No, this is not a black movie. This is, for me, an image of what people want us to think. Because how can you see a land, and I go deep in this fiction movie, as Wakanda, and they have the first one power material in the world, and they need the Occident to be help. So make no sense. Yeah. And plus, you see this sign that everybody doesn't mean that you understand Africa. No. You know what I'm saying? So I'm agree with you that sometimes I respect the artistic work on the side of the movie, the actors, because they are from Africa too. So I think it's important to understand what is the true message today as an African person in the world.
Oh. Bro, within this world, right, there's another world.
True. I know.
You got it.
I know.
You got it.
I know.
I think is a wisdom message that what you just say.
And the thing is that people from the outside, some of them, had caught with their ears a little tiny little bit of information of what's going on inside there.
True.
And they are so impressed. They want to go there, but they can't. Why? A lot of reasons, man. They can't go there.
Yeah.
But it's been protected by the Most High, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just simply walk in.
You
can't just simply walk in. So what the thing is that they trying to corrupt from the outside what's going on the inside.
That's why.
And that's why they have all these like movies, writing books on the spiritual world.
Exactly.
Inside. Hey, from the depth of the sea, back to the land. Aha! Jake in the building, Sponky. Yes, sir. Sure.
We're still here.
We're still here.
Hey, bro.
We're here.
You got to really take us back, man, to the time era where you did background dancing for who?
Oh, sure. No. Kid Sweat?
For Keith Sweat?
Kid Sweat, yeah.
Yeah.
You were also doing a background for me in Ahoy when I was doing the support act for 112 and Keith Sweat, man.
Whoa.
Bro. Yeah.
Now you saying I forget
Did you forget?
I forget
Sure.
Damn.
Zen.
Remember this one?
Getting old.
You getting old, my G.
Getting old.
Sips. But you were doing some background for Usher too?
Yeah, not background, European tour.
The European tour for Usher.
For Usher with some young girls.
Crazy.
On the name of Impulsive. There was 5 girls.
Crazy.
Dangerous.
Très dangereux.
Très dangereux.
Spunky, you've been doing some background dancing too, right?
Yeah, I had the opportunity to be part of the Brandy.
Brandy.
You know?
Wow.
You know, and also Germany with Backstreet Boys NSYNC.
Wow.
Did the tour. And they stole our show.
Really?
Yeah, this is a true story. We make the choreography with chairs. I don't remember which song they use it. And then they saw us performing before them. I'm talking about the Backstreet Boys.
Shit.
And we were doing the tour with a group of girls. And then they saw the way we use the chair. And there is a video. I will give it to you. And you see us performing before them. And then some months after, we see on the video they
make a video. They
make a video of the
and they stole your
the ID.
The ID,
for sure.
Yeah.
So thank you, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, you got to pay up.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. And who else?
And Britney Spears.
Britney Spears?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's funny because that's the thing. From so many things, be a dancers and then become magical band, I've been seeing the world. I've been seeing people. So I'm blessed. You know, that's the things. I could just say I'm blessed.
Are your parents still alive?
Yeah, my mom, my dad passed away. You know,
my
passed away
condolences.
3 years ago.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, but you know what is funny? My mom saw me dancing the first time as a performing outside of the home. you know, doing not something like a traditional dance from Africa, but performing some that she knew it, but she never saw me, you know, when I had 35 years. And then, you know what she told me?
No.
She called me Johnny.
Johnny.
Know? She said, Johnny, I didn't know you can dance that way so good. You know? And this is the sweet stuff. What I realized that we were doing something as African, but the oldest people, they will never understand what was happening in this time, what kind of thing we were living, what was a purpose, what was the path, what we were doing, you know? So I think it's important that I hope that we inspire so many people to believe about be together.
I personally think that a lot of people from outside of Europe have a wrong perspective on what Europe really is and how it's like. Because I think when our parents, you know, they had expectations.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Coming here.
Yeah.
And then they see when they being in the mix of life in this country, that is different from what they had expected.
Yeah.
Also for Moroccan people, even.
Of course.
The Moroccan people, they come here to for labor, to earn money, with the concept of, and then I go back to my country and be balling, chilling. No, because the sons and daughters want to stay here because they are being born here. And they are mixing with the people here. And then they be like, oh no, but that was niet het idee.
Yeah, but
we didn't see that one coming. We don't want you to mix up. No, you cannot expect that shit, bro.
You know,
because your children are blending in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
society.
Can I say something? It's true what you say. There was like hey, I don't go nowhere, I stay here. But you know also why? Because the system, they go to our country, colonial system, they go to a country, and they make like kind of crazy place. So you grow up here, so when you go there, you are like, hey.
Yeah, they fucking up the whole country. Yeah. They taking all your diamonds.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, really.
You are like, hey, where's my bread? Where's my chicken? I want to eat. You know, you have noticed, so you are like, I don't want to stay here. I go back.
Jake, question. Do they have a diamond store in Congo?
I don't know so well Congo because I've never been. I grew up. It's a big shame, but anyway, one day I have to go. But it must be.
There is. You know the thing. There is.
Congo?
But there's no diamond center. There's no diamond center.
There is a evolution of structure, or let's say a trademark. There is, but like
a diamond shop.
Yeah. There is. There is. But do you have to understand something? It's very important to understand how can I say, it's mentality inside himself, the DNA of the African in Africa. Because it's about not being up. It's about just surviving.
Yes.
I understand, but that's not the question. The question is, do you like walking to the street at the shopping mall and see a diamond store there?
There is, but not like you imagine, like here.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody is hustling on the side, you know, having some diamonds, you know, like wrapped up in his sock and be like, yo, I got some. But it's not officially a shop like you see them out here, bro.
No.
That's my thingy. No. You see? So this is crazy. The land where the diamonds are coming from don't even have an official shop like Diamond Center, like the one you see in Antwerp, the one you see in London, the one you see here in Amsterdam. They don't have an official Diamond Center in Congo, bro.
In that question, I really want...
In Congo, no.
No, not. So,
are you sure about that?
Yeah.
There is, but if I understood your question, in this kind of perspective, right?
Yeah, but the ones that are selling diamonds, right, are...
Libanese.
Are for the government illegal diamonds. You understand? And they have them like in their pockets like, you want to buy a diamond?
Because I think
it's not official.
I think we will get to that more information because you have a friend, Junior, you know, ex
just ask
Junior
him.
from Magical
yeah,
Band.
and
Just ask him.
he's into the business, and I think depends on which country because there is in Kenya there is an office.
I'm not talking about Kenya.
He's talking about
I'm talking
Congo.
about Congo. Congo.
Okay.
Congo. Congo.
All right.
There's no
Yeah.
diamond center in Congo. And did you know what a wise man told me? He told me that the minerals in Africa belong to the people in that particular area.
Yeah.
So when Europe now comes and destabilize the government by corrupting the government and oppressing the people indirectly and taking their minerals, such as diamonds, and they take them back to Europe, the owner of these minerals are coming to their property.
I get you.
Mon frère, ça va bien?
Ça va très bien.
C'est très dangereux.
This is clear. You say.
You see? So
Yeah.
we just coming to collect
Wow.
what's ours.
Wow.
That's why we're here in Europe.
Wow.
Not to study.
Wow.
That's maybe like, you know, in the physical form, like the mentality, like, yo, we gotta go to Europe. But there's a
me.
deeper meaning for you coming, being here.
Never think in that way. No, never think that. I never think in that way. Never. But you blow up in my mind. You blow up my mind. I never think that way. I never see that way.
But you know, but I repeat, I think it's a plan from the non-open conscience for us. You know, because I think, you know, I see a different. Let's say I put you like a fiction movie. Imagine there was this European kid. He say to his dad, "Dad, the other side of the oceans, I want to go to Africa." This is changed things, you know. So in this system of the world, we've been put it as African. You have to go to Europe. That's where you have to become somebody. You see, so turn around. If it was the opposite, you know, that's the things for me. I think that way. I understand with the age, I understand there is a morality and there is a conscience. And sometimes you have to think with the conscience too, to understand the reality of the world.
I think that every
as an African, I mean,
form of hypocrisy and corruption in the government in any part of Africa needs to be kicked out.
True.
yeah,
Because
Really?
they are doing nothing. I mean, like in my country, in Congo, you got those Belgian people.
They have no
They do
business
they-
being there.
The country still is I mean, it's ghetto.
but I don't think they do nothing. I think they cannot do.
Anything.
No, Sponky. I'm sorry, they don't want to do it because if they want it, they can do it.
But how do you want to change something when even the population don't understand? They have also.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
Sankara was a good example for many
Sankara,
countries.
yeah, Thomas Sankara.
Yeah,
Okay.
for many countries.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? Because the way the colonials, the country Congo, they let people sleep. They don't want the people to know to get knowledge. You know, so the population mentality is very. They don't see better.
They don't know.
They don't. They
don't know.
Yeah, because you never been to school.
But bro, at the same time, to be honest with you, this is like one of the reasons why we should be more interested of struggling our way into this world within this world. Because that's where we're going to be safe. You feel me?
The first time I went to Africa, it was.
No, but do you
Cameroon.
understand what I'm saying,
I get
bro?
you. I get you.
Because we are worrying about, you know, the corruption in the government and blah, 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 blah. These are worldly things. but we need to creep inside, not inside to the university,
Yeah.
but we need to creep inside of this other world within this world. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that's where we untouchable. That means we got to take it back to that spiritual understanding.
Yes.
Spiritual understanding.
Yeah.
That's
Of the
what-
prophets.
I like that words.
Really?
Spiritual understanding.
Yes.
Yes.
And that also means like, you know, going to bed at a certain time, getting up at a certain time, eating certain things, and avoid certain things to eat to enter your system. Even what you put on your body, you know, the manufacturer, the stuff and stuff, because not everything is good for you.
True.
So
Yeah.
I think that this type of knowledge, you know, is in the hands of our grandfathers and grandmothers who are still
Ancestors.
alive. You see, yeah, they cannot directly communicate unless you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah.
But for
yeah.
the regular doorsnake people, it's really like you gotta hear this from somebody, you know, to know about it.
But it's that also about this, what you said, the open-minded. Open-minded.
I think that being open-minded is really a blessing from the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Because how many people are open-minded?
Yeah.
It takes a wise person for
it's
you to
not
be open-minded. man.
Open-minded. You can compare it with what you say. Ego. You can compare. It's kind of same family.
No. Ego is always calling for destruction.
Yeah.
Really, it really is really going to destroy you. What the fuck is he looking at? Did you hear what he say? Oh, you see that chick right there? I need to try that joint too. This is the ego, man, bro. This nuffs. This is really going to call to destruction.
I hope the young generation, they hear what you are saying now.
They hear it.
They hear it. They hear it.
I
But
hope.
how are they going to process what I just said?
Control. I'm going to talk you straight. Control your ego. He give the message.
Yeah.
Be careful. Because we are not better than another one. You're better for yourself. You know, control your ego.
Yeah. Be better for yourself.
Be better for yourself. Thank you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that really better yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yo, Jake, before
Yes.
we roll out, man, is there something you still want to bring up, man? Because the thing is that you are a famous dancer. I've seen you in the late 80s for the first time performing. I've seen you for the first time in Metropole with Magical Band. You
Wow.
see?
Yeah.
And then we just go fast forward to 1992 where I had my B-Day party in the Marcanti and you were performing there too. And my cousin Clientele had the group D-Sign.
Clientele's in the house. Clientele, Mr. C.
You see? And yo, man, and you've been dancing ever since. And then later on in a later stage,
Yes.
you had Ray Slijngaard from 2 Unlimited. He had a
Yes.
studio in
Whoa.
IMPENGE.
yeah.
IMPENGE.
Yeah,
And you were like teaching people how to dance.
Yeah, man. This AMP things is where everything starts, where we calling studio dancer, hip hop. No, it's
Yeah.
not hip hop. Studio dancer choreography.
Yes.
Because they're calling that, in that time they call it hip hop, but it was not hip hop. It's just choreography.
I found my first cariño there.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah.
Because I was looking for dancers, you know, for Ahoy.
Yeah, I remember.
And
yeah.
I saw this bad chick. I'm like, what? Who is
He
that?
said, Jake, yo, Jake.
Hit me up. Shit. Don't choke now.
Yeah, that's where the first choreography, I talk about the first choreography dance studio style started. Yeah. And then I got my brother Sponky sitting here, come every week to, you know, this we call work together. Every week work came from Germany, sometimes from Italy, just to just to support me.
Was a place to be.
You know?
Was a place to be.
Yeah, man.
We was the first, I mean.
And there were a lot of great dancers coming from that class, right? Yeah. You had
Jeffrey, Miraldo, Phil. Oh, man, it was crazy place.
Yeah.
Those girls, Charissa, Lorraine, Mirella, Cheyenne, lot of them. And it was the place where people, I mean, now where everybody now got teaching those you get a lot of dance school those days in Amsterdam. But
you were the first, man. You were the first.
In a choreography style.
Yes, sir.
Choreography style. I was the first. I mean, people was coming all the way from Europe, from Slovenia, from Germany, from England, just to learn that magical band style.
Yes, sir.
Yes, crazy. Crazy.
But it was so difficult for them. Magical band style. It was really difficult because magical band style was already too far.
Yeah.
So I have to come back from the basics.
Yeah. Cut it down.
It for to them to understand.
But Jake, sorry, but it was also fact that you didn't expecting.
No,
because
you had a lot of students, huh?
Yeah. But I didn't expect that huge interest,
man.
Because I mean, he used to dance with us. We have a code of dance. We're not really teachers.
It was fun.
You know what I'm saying? It was fun, and then he had to, bring from the street. He had to bring this like institutional.
Yeah.
You had
to step it up.
Yeah.
It was pure fun.
But Jake, you never battled me, man.
No, I know.
You never battled me, man.
Respect.
Shit, how come you didn't battle me, man?
Respect, because you know why? You always give me respect, so I didn't feel to battle you. You know,
Did you think you could win?
No.
Did you think you could win?
No.
From the body papalaka? Huh?
No.
My man, yes. Shit.
Talk about these little devil things there, man. Excuse me, that is not a devil.
No, not a devil.
The most dangerous dancer in the world.
Spunky.
The most spunky love.
I don't know.
This
I mean,
guy.
I was the craziest because you have to understand, in the magical band, there was two, let's say, groups inside. We had the olders and the younger.
Yeah.
So Jake had his team with the older, even if he was the choreographer for the younger. All right?
Yeah.
And we were the younger. So, I always sneak in the night. I used to, be a rebel and go out and dance everywhere. And Jake always tell me, because most of the time, like, from the beginning of the story today, we talk about that Jake knew my brother.
No, don't worry, Ma. He's staying at my place tonight.
But the thing is, people used to call him thinking, where's Sponky?
Yeah.
Because they were thinking I was hanging with Jake. But most of the time, I was on my things somewhere,
Yeah.
So,
zoom.
So they were thinking it was Jake. Jake is the responsible. Jake is the one who, but anyway. And that's the thing. And me, I was crazy because I wanted to see. I want to be everywhere, every time. So I was crazy about living my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people always see me as a crazy dude. And on stage, I'm a true ass performer. And I always been like that. That's the things what Jake always told me. Yeah, he was a crazy. And every time he really helped me, to be serious.
Yeah. If you had to describe Jake, what would you say?
My guide, my partner, and my reason of who I am as a dancer. This is for me, Jake. Somebody who make me become spunky. Not the spunky artist.
Yeah.
The spunky artist, like a mentor.
Yeah.
A true mentor.
He's the architect of Spunky.
Exactly.
Nice. That's a big compliment, Jake.
Thank you, Spunky. Thanks so much.
And if you had to describe Spunky to me, what would you say?
Spunky, it's a Sponky one. It's like my little brother. It's sometimes now when he was like for 14, 15, 16, I would say him like we got the same blood, you know. It's from the same mom, the same dad. That's the way I always say him. Until now, it's sometimes we got our issue, but you know, issues always there. But
That's
because I love him, I love him so much. It's really deep.
Yeah.
Sponky is really deep. And we are the two last one from Magical Band.
Yeah, the survivor.
The last survivor for Magical Band.
Nice.
So it's about the love, you know. Sponky is everything for me.
Sponky, if you now look back to your whole career as Sponky and as being part of Magical Band, what are the heights of that career? Could you name some?
We did something to change the perception and the evolution of the dance as a group.
Say that, Sponky.
And we did without knowing it would be the, let's say, the references of the Magical Band. We create a choreography. It called Check the Clock. And with this choreography, we didn't know that a lot of people saw that and imitate the style, the way we were just, showing, building up with the sound and the movement. Because without knowing, we'd create a show already belong to the future. You see? So this is something is really, now I can say and talk about it. Yeah. But we didn't know. So this is the heights for me about this.
So you had like a formula to like choreograph your dance moves?
Yeah.
And you call it what? Around the clock?
Check the clock.
Check the clock.
So what?
Yeah.
And what did you do?
Like that's the thing. That's the thing. What's funny because we went. Imagine we're not super artists in this time. We just kids, and we
but
went.
You're passionate about what you do. So
but we went to our friends. Shout out to BC. He's still there, and he was a producer, and we used to dance for him. And one day we told him, we want to make our own show. We want to create our own show.
Because you guys had also like a show element within your dance choreography, right?
Yeah. And then we start to work this Check the Clock for like...
Technique.
Yeah, for like 6 months, going to the studio, working the move, go back to the studio.
Hold on. For the new generation, when we was going to the studio, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. And we come back like at 10 o'clock in the evening. We finish.
Yeah.
We take shower. And we go to the club till 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We go to sleep. 9 o'clock, we go start again.
We're never stopping working and focalize.
This is for the new generations.
Yeah. And then it's
that's how you pay dues.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I think it came like something. It was different because we work so deep about the perfection of the move.
Yes.
But with a beat that we create, we didn't use another music. We create with this producer.
So the check the clock was like a formula where you base your choreography on, right?
Yeah.
So
originally.
Yeah. So did you also do the double speed because tick, 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 tick.
This is BC.
Yeah, it was more like just to give you a clear idea. It's like we have a move, but we need a sound for this move. So we went to this guy. And he create. He didn't sample. He created.
He created it.
Yes.
For us.
Yeah.
And this was crazy.
It was the time. Producers. They were so. I say that creative. Yeah. They didn't need nothing. They just take maybe glasses. Yeah. You know that. You know that. You know where you come from. I don't have to tell you that. I know who you are.
Sir.
You know.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going out the same way as we came in. So is there like a shout out you want to give to the people, Mr. Jake?
Yo. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to all the people, all the dancers from the whole world. I love you all. And I want to give a special shout out first to my boy Sponky Love.
Thank you.
Bruh.
To my boy Cosmic.
Yep.
Bruh.
To my boy Juicy Jr. To my boy Marvin.
Yep.
To my boy,
Hey.
rest in peace, Martin.
Yes.
To my boy Ken, rest in peace. To
Yep.
my boy Ken Swift.
Shit.
Jean-Claude, stay in love, man. Stay in love.
love you, man.
And my boy Kid Nice.
That's right.
We stay here, you know.
Yeah, man.
We still represent. Maybe we are the two of us, but we still represent the whole crew, Magical Band for life.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. I
Sponky.
just want to shout out a spiritual message to everyone. Just stay focused on your dream. Believe in yourself. And remember, we only have one life, one love. Just do the best you can because you're not worth it, guys. It's about that.
And for the people, for this new generation, I'm talking about straight about color people, black people. Let's come together. Let's come together. That's the power.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to
Thank you, Mr. Kane.
Aha.
Thanks to you.
En ik wil een shout-out geven aan mijn partner in Shine, Arius, aan Akhenaton, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Den Haag, Utrecht, Almere, all over the land of the Dutch. And remember, we cannot be touched. Het is de nummer 1 NL hip-hop podcast, de Doofpod, waar er in niemand anders dan behalve in onszelf geloofd wordt. All praises due to the Most High. One people, one life, no choice. Peace in the building. Jake, Sponky, Magical Band, Bruxelles, Antwerp, 9293, Paris,
You
Paris
know.
Nord.
Now you know.
One
Now
love.
you know.
One love.
Now you know.
You know, for the people I forget the name, still love you. You know.
See you 2023.
Aruba, Bonaire, Curaçao, Suriname, Guyana, Brazil, Latin America, Midden-Amerika, Bahamas. Ah, shit. The motherland, Africa, number 1, Sabah. Act like you know. Yes.
Testing my mic. 1 2 1 2.
A 1 2 1 2, a 3 4 5 6. Boogie the type of nigga that pop 4 5 clips. On any squad thinking I won't. All I do is catch bricks. I'm raised by the hood, get done know. Live life like Rambo, survive any bambo. Black team speed more than one floor. Deadly combo, call me Ambo. Move in my gun blow.